Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Phil.
I'm Sam. Welcome back, guys.
And we got the Moody Blues for our second rendition on the channel. We've done Nights in White Satin, their first single off this album that we looked into last time, which you were blowing everybody away with on your analysis.
I loved it. It was so cool.
Everybody was super impressed with Sam's analysis. Me too. I was impressed as well.
Thanks, guys.
And you really broke down the album art really well, and we broke down the song, and it was a great song, one of my favorites that we've done on the channel thus far.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. And like I said, as you guys probably heard in the first one, I'm a visual person, so like that album art, loved it.
Yeah, it was great, and so I'm looking forward to this second one that we are going to get into on the heels of all the comments that you guys left. You're giving us some guidance as to where to go.
And thank you for all of those comments and all the likes and the subscriptions and joining us on this journey. And we would love if you would like right now this video and leave us some comments on this one and let us know a little bit more about maybe this song or other songs that we can do.
Yeah.
On the journey.
We always appreciate the support, guys.
Yes.
This channel would not be where it is without you, so
true.
We really, really are grateful for it. And I'm grateful for the Moody Blues because it was such a unique sound in that last one that we did.
Yeah, it was a really different experience, and I really enjoyed it.
That's what it was. It was an experience, right? It wasn't just listening to something. It was a transcendent journey. And,
100%.
The progressive rock sound. I think in the last one, it reminded me a little bit of Pink Floyd, and you guys had kind of concurred with that assessment and saying that, they are in their own lane, but that's kind of the category that they might fall into in terms of a similarity. So I'm going to see it. Excited to see what we're going to experience in this one. You ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh, wait. We got one more thing. We almost forgot. We're doing a pop quiz. Little questions on the video.
Trivia.
Some trivia for you guys with these artists. So the Moody Blues, we have a question. And that question is, at the end of 1965, what show were they supposed to go and perform on in America, but they were unable to do so because they had visa-related issues? So if you're a big Moody Blues fan and you know that answer, stay tuned till the end of the video and we'll give you that answer and see if you're correct. Do you know the answer?
I do know the answer.
All right. That makes two of us.
We'll see if you guys know the answer.
All right. Let's get into some Moody Blues. It's Tuesday afternoon today. The concept album.
Chasing the clouds away. Something calls to me. The trees are drawing me near. I've got to find out why. Those gentle voices I hear explain it all with a sigh.
Getting a break here. I'm honestly not really sure where we're going with the song so far. I feel like he's kind of talked about this psychedelic feel that he's hearing things from trees. You know, kind of, you know, in retrospective, what we referred to in the last song that we did, talking about cycles and life and everything and like, this is Tuesday afternoon. So, I'm trying to see. Yeah. So this is like later on in the album, right? So you know, later on in the day aspect idea. So I kind of get the feeling that he's talking about like the meaning of life in some ways in what he's talking about.
Yeah.
So that's a vibe lyrically and the sound I kind of get from it thus far, but I'm not entirely sure. I think it's kind of a little bit of a puzzle, and you made reference to that when we did this last time. It is kind of a puzzle, right?
Yeah.
And you guys are saying in the comments, that's why it's kind of like the concept album that you're supposed to listen the whole way through, so maybe you can get a feel for where you are in the story.
Yeah. And how it all kind of flows into each other through like the going from morning like to night.
Exactly. So did you pick up anything else from the lyrics or anything?
Not really specifically from the lyrics. I feel like though I'm kind of getting this feeling though where it started out a little bit more chill, and you know, he's kind of like just having this kind of like relaxed like afternoon kind of feel, and now it's building a little bit more into the song, so I'm interested to kind of see where it goes. Yeah,
I think musically for me it's been pretty cool. Again, interesting how they've switched the vocal quite a bit. So initially it was giving me this transcended feel.
Yes.
Right? The way they used his vocal and kind of spaced it out a bit, and even the way they changed the pitch of his vocal, very standout, but it gave me that spatial sense of transcendent.
Yeah.
And, you know, again, they're showing the orchestra vibe. Obviously, we know the London Festival Orchestra is a theme here.
Yeah, I love that in there.
Yeah, but that gives it such a great sound to it overall, and makes it seem like it's got so much depth and not death. It's definitely got not death, the opposite, in fact, got so much life, so much depth, and brings it to life, similar to the whole concept of this album. I feel like, talking
full cycle.
cycles and life, and I feel like that's the sound that they provide with it. So
I also like it just makes it sound so full and like pleasant.
Exactly. Yeah. Another poem here. I love how they finish with that vibe, because it like gives you that this feeling you just listened to a masterpiece.
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
they finished with that outro of,
Yeah.
you know, almost sound like a harp was playing. And
Yeah. I also, like, personally, I got kind of the vibe there, like you said, like the outro almost was like winding down, like that with that harp feeling and that more like soothing kind of sound. It almost is like you're winding down for the evening, like the nighttime, right? And I also just kind of was, when we were listening to it, was looking at the album cover again. And before this song is the song that says lunch break peak hour, right? So it also makes me wonder if, like, you know, we haven't heard the other song, so I wouldn't know yet, but you know, if it's like your daytime, like you start your day and you kind of rise up to like the peak of the day, and then it starts to wind back down again. So the afternoon is more like, all right, just relaxing a little bit, but not fully wind down. And then this ends into being more of like a subtle evening vibe.
Yeah. And I think as that maybe plays into the theme of cycles or life and some of the lyrics that he was touching on, being that he's recognized what is going to make him happy and what true happiness is, right?
Like that meaning of life thing you were saying before.
Yeah, and that he's, you know, the clouds are kind of moving away, and, you know, he's not getting distracted by the things that don't matter anymore. So in the cycle of the day, like you were saying, when you kind of maybe go into that lull in mid-afternoon and then you start to head into the evening, it's like you get your second wind almost. And you start to then, you know, understand, well, okay, you know, things are clarifying again for me. I'm starting to, the clouds are moving away, and that can be figuratively and literally, because the clouds are, you know, in the evening, you may not see the clouds anymore. It might turn dark, right? So,
and I think, like you said, right, because this one was definitely like a little bit more like upbeat, like do 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 do, right? So again, like kind of more of that higher energy in the day before you're winding down.
Yeah, it's definitely more of a happy song, I felt like, you know, giving you visuals of like being in a park or something like that, and
hanging
like,
out with the trees.
Yeah, exactly.
Just relaxing.
Yeah. So anyways,
Guitar.
that was cool. I enjoyed it again. I really love their sound.
It's really cool.
It's a great experience. Like I said in the beginning, what we were going to experience, and that's what it was again for me. It was an experience. It was thought-provoking. It was unique. It was vibrant. It was, you know, full of life. And what more would you want to ask for in music, right?
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And I think, you know, once we make it through all of these, one day I'll eventually have to sit and listen to it start to end to see how it all pieces.
Yeah, I mean, we probably won't do all, you know, all these songs for reactions, right? There's probably more standout ones that you guys will want us to do, and we'll do those. But like you said, maybe when we've done more of the popular vibes and the individual stance, we can listen to the whole thing and make an experience. But we shouldn't forget about that question that we gave them in the beginning.
So what show? And it was the Ed Sullivan Show.
That's right. They were going to go over to New York. I think it was New York. And they were going to do a show. And they were all ready to do it, but they didn't have the visas that would allow them to do the show on Ed Sullivan Show. And so they weren't able to do it. But they went ahead and did some concerts. So I don't know why that played out the way it did.
Yeah, it's weird.
Commercial interests maybe. But yeah, if you learned something, make sure you hit the like button. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button. Leave us a comment. Let us know anything that you liked about our insights, or maybe something that you have to add to our insights, or anything else. If you want us to do a particular track, we always appreciate the comments and the engagement, guys. It does help with your feed, as much as it does help with our channel.
Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can see our next video, and it'll be shown to you on the algorithm.
Yeah. So we'll see you on our next one.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.